Yeah, sure. So I just have like a couple of questions now. Like 6 questions, as I already stated in our conversation. So to begin with, first of all, I want to greet the rest of the team, whom I didn't get a chance to meet. So to everybody else, welcome to my channel. So as you can see, as many of you may know, my channel is basically targeting the marketing of cryptocurrencies, and now it's been a while since I've been talking to Max, and I've already been able to cut a deal with him and do a video which got around more than 50,000 views and a lot of interaction and engagement from my audience. So from that point I decided that I should offer something else. So I offered Max to do this interview
Nice.
on my channel. So the first question I have is
Excellent.
so just first of all, just to like get done with some preliminaries, can you introduce yourself, because I didn't really catch your entire name. Can you please introduce yourself? Hello, are you there?
Yeah. I'm R.L. Breyer. I'm R.L. Breyer, cryptocurrency long-time advocate and
Great. Yeah.
R.L. Breyer, cryptocurrency advocate, long-time supporter of the space. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. It's all good. I can hear you right now.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I read the white paper, the Bitcoin white paper in 2009, and I've been involved in cryptocurrency. Okay, I've been involved in cryptocurrency since 2009. So I've known Max and the other founder, Corey, for about a year or two now. And I found out they were launching this project, and I started looking into it. And while I've been writing my second book, I just finished it up actually, and I joined the team to help them with the blog and some other things, content creation as well. So
great.
It's good to meet you.
Yeah,
it's good to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too, man. So basically, we've already done these preliminaries. So if you can just provide the audience with some basic facts about EpicCash.
Yeah, so EpicCash is we're striving to be obviously the #1 cryptocurrency for the world.
Of course.
A lot of the other cryptocurrencies, through their protocols and just how they've played out, really haven't met the needs of the entire world. There's almost 2 billion people in the world that don't have traditional access to banking. So and banks really aren't exactly the safe havens that people think they are, as far as store value and storing our value and protection over time. So the goal is to provide a true store of value and a place where we can put our money and provide the best medium of exchange for the world, cheap transactions, no cost to send money, and provide free markets for the world.
Yeah, that's exactly what I found out. That pretty much matches the basic facts that I found out about EpicCash. So that's to my followers, that's basically what EpicCash is about. It preserves identities, it secures transactions, online transactions, and it preserves the identities of users. That's basically what the services that EpicCash offers. And my second question is, now that we have explained the aim of EpicCash and what it targets and and its goal, so what is the exact focus of this project?
Yeah, I think a lot of other projects today, as more and more governments, there's like half. It seems like a major split between some governments want to provide a place for cryptocurrency adoption, a place where you can move and start a business if you want to, but others don't. So as the world becomes more and more digitized and people start more and more people work online and have something to do with working online across the world, and the world becomes a smaller place. As we're talking, across the world right now.
Yeah, sure.
I think privacy is going to become more and more sought after.
Yeah,
it's going to be more of a commodity. So we're trying to provide a place and utility to the world where we can, our money's private and our data's private, and being able to exchange value is private. All those things culminated. So I think that's what really is going to separate us from the pack, is the ability to have privatized money.
So I've already read that about EpicCash, and it's just this is just for me it's just a sort of recapitulation, because I already know that about EpicCash. My third question is, what exactly makes EpicCash special than all the other projects? But I think you've already encapsulated this question in your latest answer. It preserves.
I can add on to it a little bit, if that's
sure,
all right.
Sure, that would be great.
I think that not only the privacy issue, but having a place where we can actually store value over time is very important to me. And I think as more and more people seek privacy, more and more people will flood into privacy coins, and I think there are a number of things that'll separate us from the pack. One is community, and I think that as you can see, our community spread over the world. We're not in just one central location. We have people all over the world that are working towards our aim of freedom and free markets. So I think that having a place where, as governments swell and over time, our money and the fruits of our labor just get engulfed by government printing and debasing our currency. So I think this is cryptocurrencies overall are a great place to put your money, and I think ours will emerge from the pack.
That is great. That is an excellent service that you're providing. Now that you've explained the goals of EpicCash, and you've explained what purpose it serves, and how it can help people preserve their identities, secure their transactions, their online transactions, and what makes it different than all the other projects, and what makes it better than banks and other projects. So my next question is, are there any partnerships or any new exchanges for EpicCash?
Well, I'm not sure about the legality of talking about exactly which exchanges we're in talks with or anything like that. I don't want to get me or the team in trouble. Okay. But I know we are working on being on as many exchanges as we can. And one partnership that I'll talk about that isn't exchange related directly is part of our two of our African ambassadors are traveling across Africa right now. They're hitting like 12 countries there. Right now, I think they're in Ghana. And as they travel throughout, they're setting up our epic centers, and we're providing different needs to the community. We're some computers and stuff like that to help people get started programming. And our goal is to set up new infrastructure for education throughout the world. So we're going to have hubs where people can go in different communities. And our goal is to spread this not only to large cities, but the smallest villages as well, where we can help educate the world and give back to the community. Another thing they're doing as they go across these countries is they're providing, they're setting up this program where we're helping to plant trees. So if people plant trees, we're giving back to them, and we're providing them with some EpicCash. So they'll be some of the earliest adopters of EpicCash, and that is being done through Mustafa Freeman and Philip Freeman as they travel throughout Africa.
So obviously now EpicCash transcends what we call everything is a transaction. It transcends the world of money, and it aims to provide assistance to the world, to people, to nature, and so it basically encapsulates all elements of life, basically. So why is EpicCash? So EpicCash now is based in Africa, right?
We're not based in Africa. This is just our African team. So we're gonna have one of our offices. Our main office will be in Dubai, I believe. We're gonna. This is stuff that I don't know if exactly what I'm allowed to say, but we have office in Las Vegas as well. So we have offices in a few different places in the world. As crypto regulations get more and more, some places are cracking down. Our foundation is actually based in Wyoming. So that's actually where our actual foundation is based.
So is there a chance that you might move encroach to the Middle East?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have team members there. The idea is to just really move, not have one centralized place. Is I kind of was talking about the education centers, the epicenters. I think the whole team, we're gonna have team members that work around the world. So I don't know if there will ever be like everyone is in one spot. You know what I mean? So I think it will be kind of spread out, but we will have offices probably in the Middle East too. Yeah, as you know, we grow. I know that people are going to be moving to Dubai and a few other places.
Okay, and so if you guys ever get a chance to come to the Middle East, I think the Arab world would be very lucky to have you.
I appreciate that.
Because
I would love to check out your part of the world as well. So if I ever get to come over there, I'd definitely like you to show me around.
Yeah, sure, of course. You will always be welcome here. I give you that. So I would like you to explain to the. I know I already know like some parts of this, but I would like you to explain to my audience how does EpicCash exactly preserve identities in online transactions.
Okay, yeah. So we had through a process of a few different things embedded in our protocol. CoinJoin and Mimblewimble. The CoinJoin has been worked on for a number of years by a few individuals, and so has Mimblewimble. We're not the first Mimblewimble project, but we think we'll emerge through a few different as the best through taking the best aspects of a few different projects and bringing them into one. But yeah, Mimblewimble basically is a protocol that allows you to mix transactions. So there is no sender and receiver ID. So you can send me a value transaction of Epic, and I can receive it. And by the time the transaction reaches me, it will have went through a process of basically eliminating any sort of trace that you had sent me the transaction, and it eliminates any sort of determination on value. So I won't know exactly how much you sent. Nobody overlooking this transaction can determine how much you sent and that you were the sender.
Mm-hmm. So there's also this approach called the Dandelion, right? Am I pronouncing that right? So
yeah.
It makes
Dandelion plus. Yeah.
So it makes
Dandelion plus communication. That's basically all wrapped up into the one idea of mixing transactions. So you can't you can't. So nobody can determine who is talking to who or who is sending value across that channel.
So it basically makes transactions highly untraceable and anonymous. That's basically what these services do to these online transactions.
Correct. It protects our anonymity, so we can do business with whoever we want. Privacy is a right. I believe.
Sure.
And it's important. And we're losing our privacy every day. So. Yeah. I think it's definitely needed, and it'll change the world.
Yeah, this is a very worthwhile cause to fight for, and I'm all the way in. So I basically that's what I've fallen in love with the project of EpicCash, because
excellent. Love to hear it.
Yeah, because of this excellent, remarkable service that you're providing, which is basically protecting people and protecting their identities and securing their transactions, and so that nobody can trace them. And for my followers, for my audience, what does EpicCash basically prepare for our Middle Easterns here?
I think the best thing about our project is that being able to transact freely and store value over time is going to create emerging free markets. So I think eliminating borders is going to be huge. So you're going to be able to do commerce internationally with money that holds value over time. So I think all this stuff, the privacy, everything coming together is going to create a special sort of network for everyone who has freedom in mind.
That's great news to hear. And so this basically makes it a good reason for our viewers to make investments in this project because of its irreplaceable and remarkable services. I think this one last question. I'm sorry for mumbling. I just is there what is your basic?
No, you're fine.
What is your basic like a general overview about the future of cryptocurrencies? Just a general opinion or a general overview.
Yeah, I think I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my early 30s, and I think that cryptocurrency is going to be something that not everyone is a part of like right now, but it will seem so obvious to everyone in like another 10 years. I think that the desire for people to just eliminate like state money, like fiat money, is going to just explode here in the short run as more and more people see the value in decentralized money and private money. I think that one day, paper money will be like laughed at. It'll be like a relic of old.
Washed out.
As you see in other countries, and history teaches us and has taught us that the shelf life of national currencies is only on average 30 years. So, if you live long enough, the chances are you're going to see your national currency be debased to oblivion. So, I think that it's just the longer Bitcoin and other projects like ours endure, the more we'll see other people flood into this space.
Sure. I see now. So that makes it a very convincing reason for everybody else in the world to engage more in the world of cryptocurrency and makes investments, so that they don't depend too much on the national currencies. So so you think that the future of cryptocurrencies is going to dominate the world, and that people will eventually succumb to the power of cryptocurrencies, and get along with it, and the national currency will be sort of washed up and long forgotten, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it'll completely go away, because as we know, governments aren't going to go down without a fight. But I do think that the power of the distributed and decentralized, privatized nature of this will definitely absorb a lot more of the world's money and preserve it. I think people all over the world are sick of seeing the fruits of their labor just be washed away by government inflation and stuff. So it's a hidden tax, and I think more and more people are educating themselves on economics and the Austrian School of Economics, and just being able to learn on the internet has been a great benefactor to humanity.
Yeah.
And I think that cryptocurrency is going to benefit from that as well. And everybody, I hope everybody gets on board and checks out the project over at epic.tech.
Yeah.
And if you ever have any questions, you can get a hold of me at rbryer, RBRYER 23 on Twitter.
Sure.
We're also, I don't know if you want to put the links in the description. Yeah, to the EpicCash Twitter as well.
Sure.
But everyone should check it out.
Yeah.
Go over there, read our white paper.
Yeah, of course.
And see what we're up to.
Sure. Well, I think this should suffice for now. I think you've provided everything everybody should know about this project of EpicCash. I think the holy grail of your project is basically to preserve users' identities and secure online transactions more, and remain the anonymity of users and the amount of money they send and they receive in online transactions. So for my followers out there, this is basically the service of this project of EpicCash. It is we can surmise everything in this motto. It preserves identities, and it maintains the anonymity of users, and it secures online transactions. So I think you have been very of great help, and you've provided everything everybody should know about this project. So I think you basically included everything there is to know about this project, and so I think this should be it.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you having me on your show,
giving
me a chance to talk to all your followers and everything. And I'm sure you and I will have more talks in the future.
Yeah, of course. It's been a huge pleasure meeting you and talking to you as well. So thank you so
much. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, I wish I could shake your hand right now, but it's. Thank you so much.
You can do it virtually.
Yeah, you can just do this. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Well.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.